One.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you joining us tonight on this fine evening before you celebrate your
Thanks.
how do I say that? Should I say I don't even want to say Thanksgiving.
Your what?
What do you call it? Do you celebrate this?
I don't celebrate
this holiday, NORBEEZ, or what?
I don't celebrate the idea of Thanksgiving. I celebrate the idea of coming together as a family just to have a meal that we don't normally have.
So, what do you mean you don't normally have
Turkey.
Okay, so let me ask you this then, real quick.
Yeah.
Before I greet the audience, my apologies, you guys.
Yeah.
So before, let's just say colonizers didn't come over here, right?
Yeah.
Would you celebrate this day?
If they didn't, well, I mean, I gotta imagine. You know what? It's odd because you know the turkey came from here, right? Originally.
It's let your yays be yays and your nays be nays, NORBEEZ.
But I'm just thinking it's interesting because
no, you wouldn't. The answer is no, you wouldn't celebrate it.
Well, not.
But you could have a feast day.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
You could
have
have a feast
let's go
day.
with that.
But would it be in November?
Maybe.
Well,
it's
actually,
the beginning of winter.
Well, the beginning for winter.
Yeah. You know, winter you start eating more like meats.
Well, you would actually get and hoard your food. You know.
Wait,
and
what?
put it away. Stockpile your food.
Oh yeah.
For the winter.
We were known for doing that too.
Of course.
We would put away our seeds. We would dry them out. We would put all our meat in salts, so it could dry up.
Do you know any traditions from Oaxaca?
As far as
like any like how you got, because you're saying you store your meat in salt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, like anything like that, bro. Like
certain
things
salty.
you would drink.
It's like the salt.
Is there a certain drink that you guys have?
Yeah, champurrado. Let's see.
Champurado's ours, bro.
Atole.
Stop.
Atole.
Atole? Atole is
champurrado.
pretty bomb. You know they serve that at King Taco with a little mug?
Oh yeah. I've seen that.
Yeah. All right, my bad. Apologies to you guys.
I never tried it there before, but
it's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, the champurrado. I mean, we used to get the champurrado from the church.
I don't know, man. Their quality over there has been lacking over the years.
I know, man. The burritos got smaller.
They got smaller.
They're stingy with the salsa. Like the salsa, it's only like, it's already little, homie.
Yeah.
But they give you like half of that little cup.
Yeah, that sucks. That when they're like, come on, it's chiles. How expensive are chiles?
Hey, what's
They're
up?
not that expensive.
My bad, bro. Let me just welcome in everybody. I appreciate you guys for joining us tonight. Tonight we're gonna be answering your questions. Of course, talk about certain things. Welcome in, P Dog. Yeah, we appreciate you guys. Everybody's been hitting me up about the next funk show and oldie show. And we are going to be doing that on Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday, we're going to be doing oldies, right?
Oh, we're going to switch it up? Okay.
You know what? No.
Yeah, because we've been doing Wednesdays oldies and funk on Thursdays.
Okay, so look it.
Actually,
Okay, so look it. Thursday's Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a poll then. What everybody would want to hear. You know what I mean? Okay, look it. For Thanksgiving, I kind of didn't.
Oh, yeah, I could put 4 options. Okay.
I kind of didn't want to do a show because I figured you guys will be with your family and who's going to watch, the show or whatever. But if we do have a show, more than likely we are, what do you guys want to hear during your Thanksgiving? Would you guys want to hear oldies or would you guys want to hear funk? Or, I mean, you could pick any other genre, which probably the funk and freestyle is always going to be at the top and the oldies is definitely always going to be at the top. But what would you guys want to hear during your Thanksgiving dinner, I'm thinking they're gonna pick oldies, but I'm not sure. I don't want to put that in your mind. But yeah, welcome in. I hope you guys had a good day. They weren't too hard on you at work, or if you didn't go to work, or if you were just home, cleaning up or whatever. I appreciate you for being here. So thank you for your time. I send my respects your way. To everybody in the chat, we got Lisa Duran. Welcome in, Lisa. We hope you had a good day. We send our respects your way. Smear Gang, always a pleasure, homie. We got D Melissa. Says oldies and funk. We got, oh shoot, I can't even see the names right here. We got Oni64. What's up, bro? Who else do we got? NORBEEZ, you want to give some shout outs? Because I can't see all the lights in the way, bro. Or what?
I'm done with the.
Hold on. Go ahead and do the poll. I'll see them on my phone. My bad.
Don't say it like that though.
What?
Nothing.
Shut up, NORBEEZ. You're already in hot water.
All right.
You're
We
already in hot
the
water.
polls up and
Cadillac Candy, welcome in.
I could say it now. I could say it
Okay,
now.
go ahead.
All right, let's see. Let's go. Who was here first?
Well,
I'm
we got
going
the
all
Jedi.
way- I'm going to go all the way to the
Jedi.
top. Shout out to the Jedi.
Shout out to the Jedi.
All right, and number one tonight was Carlos Martinez. That's right. We got Eileen Barajas, Lisa Duran. We got Mary Lou. We got Ranting with Ramos podcast. That's
What's
right.
up, Ranting?
We got SD's finest, Southtown SD, the one and only. That's right. We got
Shout out Southtown.
We got El Pedote. We got the monster known as Big East Side Moreno. That's right.
Oh, what's up, Moreno? Shout out to Moreno.
Hey, shout out Moreno.
Carlos Sabelos, shout out to you.
Without him, we wouldn't have an oldie show.
El Boo Boo, I see El Boo Boo. Gia Loves, we appreciate you. Go ahead, bro. My bad. I'm taking over, huh?
we got Sela Buddha Loco all the way from Norwalk. We got the
Shout
one.
out to the homies from
We got
Norwalk.
the one and only Brad Pitbull. We got Sam Hain girl. That's right.
Oh, Sam, I haven't seen her in a minute.
We got only 6'4" Clarissa Turcios. We also got the one and only Two-Face Entertainment Fred.
Shout out to Fred.
He says I had an emergency today, but all is good. I'm driving home and we'll be listening. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. I'm glad that you're okay.
That's right.
We also have we got the Chicano Express up in here.
Chicano Express, welcome in. What else we got?
We also have Carlos from Dallas.
Oh, we got Sliced from
And
South Central.
Carlos Ceballos. We got two Carlos in the chat.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. We also have the one and only 805 Plumbing. That's right. There's no pipe he can't drain. On call
he loves saying
24/7.
that. He loves saying that.
We got Cadillac Candy.
Hey, we got I seen Yorupa Valley in the house.
And we also got
Someone?
Bob in the
Raider.
house. We got Raider. Raider what?
Cool.
We got Raider Forearm.
Rootster.
Rooster. We got the one and only El Boo Boo. We got the roaster, the champion roast. I'm gonna give him the champion roaster right now. Smear Gang.
Hey, we should do a poll
I
on them too.
I shouldn't give it to him, but
Why? No, Sal be
I'll give it to
roasting.
him.
Sal roasts and
Sal
him and
does
Smear
roast.
Gang. And who else goes at it in there? I forgot who
Brad
else.
Pitbull. We got the Red Cat Uprock, which I don't see here yet. Hopefully he'll come through tonight. We got the D Melissa in here. We also have dun, 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 dun. We got the Quexe 415. Hope I didn't kill that. We got the one and only P Dog, always in the comment sections everywhere, putting down
Oh
the
yeah,
law.
P Dog. Shout out to P Dog.
I'm gonna call P Dog the law.
Hey, for reals, P Dog puts the smash down on fools.
He really does.
For
Shout out
reals.
to him. We got now.
Moreno, shout out from Colombia. Fool, you sure do travel everywhere, homie.
Okay, so I don't know if you remember, but last time or one of the other show, I said that YouTube changed it changed the names already.
Oh no. 805 Plumbing. No, you didn't, homie. Hey, you gotta read that.
Well, let me get that.
All right. Don't
Okay,
skip.
I think it was I forgot his whole name, but it's the 16665910180. Yeah, YouTube messed up the whole naming system, so I think you have to go back to your own account, go to settings, and somewhere around there, it's gonna show how your name gets shown up. So you want to go over there and update your name the way you want it to be shown. That way, your name isn't just a bunch of numbers. Because it's a little difficult to read all that. We got Chicana Tube. That's
What the heck?
that just popped in right now.
Man.
We got Guap. All right, 805 says, NORBEEZ, lick your lips before you say my name.
Damn, bro. You're all dry over there, homie. You need some baby oil.
I've been drinking
You need some
water.
Vaseline. I'll get some out of my tattoo kit, homie.
Hey.
Or some Vaseline
We got
on those dry lips.
Dog Face, yes, sir. We got Ben
Bands will make her
9288.
dance.
Ben. We got Sweets. We also have West Side Chicano History. West Up. That's
what's
right.
up? Welcome in. Hey, there's some new people in here, huh?
Yeah.
That's right, that's right.
Shout out to all the new people. Shout out to everybody. Do us a favor and click that like button because that helps us spread
Eileen
the word.
Barajas, welcome in.
That helps us
Who was that?
We got about over 100 of you in here, and we only have 26 likes. So if we could bring that up, that'd be great.
Bob. That's
Bob says she kind of tube in the casa with
hey, look at his picture
nail
though.
polish.
Look at his picture though. Bob. It's Bob. That's feed, man. I like that. Hey, what's up, Izzy310?
Shout out to Gia. Gia loves flowers. That's right.
All right. Hey, yeah, welcome in, everybody. We appreciate you guys for being a part of the show. If you're part of the family, the members, we appreciate that as well. Remember, too, if you guys want to view the oldies or the funk or any of the music stuff, they're on the members only because we can't play music so for some reason or another on YouTube while we're live. So that's for the members. So we appreciate you if you did become a member. For those that are members, our love and respect always. For people that drop super chats for your dedications, we appreciate you so much. It helps us out a lot. NORBEEZ is almost completely taking over my show. So shout out to him. And when he laughs, look at he laughs, he giggles. You know what this guy does? He posts up shorts without even asking me, hey, what do you think about this one? He'll just post it up, and the camera's always on him for some reason.
What do you mean?
Or him giving the answer about something.
Is that what
Those
it
are
is?
the first ones, NORBEEZ. Stop lying, man.
And then they got updated, and I put you on top. And
Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever. But
hey,
yeah.
shout out to everybody that's checked out the shorts that we've been putting on. I think some of them are cool, some of them are funny. And please make sure to hit a like on those shorts to help the algorithm.
Hey, shout out Cinco Rock Marra. Appreciate you, homie. Welcome in, homie. I send my respects to all the homies. If you guys seen the short, we posted up a short this weekend. I was in Big Bear, and man, we got blasted at by two little white dudes, man, with the snowballs. That was pretty crazy. So if you hear somebody talking like a white dude, that was me jumping out the truck to go bomb on them back.
Hey.
But yeah, we had some fun. Shout out to my son, Fitness J. I love you. So yeah, let's get this show started.
Oh yeah,
What
good
are you doing,
idea.
NORBEEZ? What are you
Good
doing?
idea.
NORBEEZ is on OnlyFans right now. My bad.
Hey.
Let him get himself together. Let him get himself together.
Yeah, make sure that the money comes through. Hey.
Dang.
Look out. Let's see.
All right. So yeah, we if you guys haven't seen the oldie show, you're missing out. You're missing
Definitely.
out. This next list, Moreno already hit me up. He already has like 2 lists saved up or 3 lists already.
Oh wow, the numbers are interesting right now.
He's been calling
I don't know if
me.
you can see the numbers right now.
No, I can't see it, bro.
It's,
What does it say? For Wednesday? Wait. Wednesday oldies, Thursday funk? Well, you gotta. What do you have it all mixed up?
no. It's the
For
first
Wednesday?
one. The first one is Wednesday funk, Thursday oldies, and then the second option is Wednesday oldies,
So
Thursday funk.
Bro, that's not how you make a poll. You just gotta put what you want for Wednesday. You want funk or oldies.
Oh.
So what do they want for Thursday?
It's looking like 62% are voting for Thursday funk.
Oh, so they're gonna want some dance music then.
I'm telling you,
Well,
bro.
yeah, I figured that you guys would kind of be full from all that turkey or whatever you guys are gonna be eating.
They gotta burn that fat. They gotta burn those calories that they after.
Hey,
eating
I
all
want to
that.
know. I want to know from the chat. Besides turkey being the main event, right? Of Thanksgiving, what is a second course that you look forward to? Is it the mashed potatoes? Is it the ham? Is it the what do you call that stuff? The stuffing? Is it the yams or what else do they make? Cranberries.
Cranberry.
You know,
Pumpkin
is it
pie.
the potato salad
Pumpkin pie.
or is it the dessert? You know,
Or the dessert. I mean,
and and also my bad, NORBEEZ. Do you guys have that one aunt that just comes to the event and brings, like, she swears she can cook and she just brings the most burnt stuff, or maybe she doesn't season her stuff right, and she just you gotta try this, mijo, here, and she makes you a plate and you're like feeling all bad, so you take it.
we got Carlos Ceballos too. He's just letting you know that he has a list also.
Oh, all right. Oh, Carlos is ready, Moreno. You hear that? He's calling us out, homie. Raider Mar. I'm surprised Raider Mar didn't call us out yet.
Shout out to Truth Hurts also,
And-
our official token white guy, as he puts it.
And then, real quick, what do you guys enjoy more also? Do you guys enjoy the actual Thanksgiving or actually waking up the next day to leftovers? Do you guys enjoy that? And then how many people? I got so many questions because I had this in my family.
Clearly, you do.
where people will be making plates to go. Like, who shows up to a Thanksgiving and just starts making plates? I'm going to take this to your dad, mijo. I'm going to take this to your uncle, your uncle, whatever. But, Yeah, that's crazy. Let's go with
But,
the questions.
what's it called? Did you forget to say tamales?
Tamales? Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I forgot to say tamales. What else? What else do I already said potato salad.
Pozole, menudo.
You know what? We never had pozole. We had tamales.
What?
Yeah, we never for Thanksgiving. We
for
never.
Thanksgiving. Okay, okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. All right, come on.
All right, let's see. Okay, that's always first comes, first serve.
Let's go.
Let's
Hey,
see.
sometimes you don't even read the first comment, so stop saying first come first serve and just read them how you're gonna read them, bro.
Okay. All right, first one's gonna be Zapata Vive 1801. He says, how can one proclaim Chicano all muy acá and at the same time not stand with the struggle against the continued normalized embedded anti-indigenous colonialism? Damn.
Damn, that was a big ass question right there. Okay, how can one claim to be Chicano without standing and what again?
Standing with our struggle against the continued normalized embedded anti-indigenous colonialism.
It's because people just want to claim the fame.
I think he's kind of referring to also like people that that voted for Trump, that were pushing Trump as people as president, leaders,
But you know what? You can say that about everything,
because
though, bro.
they call themselves Chicana, but here they are pushing to vote for the guy that's doing all this shit with
But
immigration.
that's
against our-
because they believe in the democracy. They believe in the United States of the
Yeah.
American dream.
Yeah.
You know, it's a dream. They believe in it though. You know, they believe that they're gonna someday own a house. You know, they're gonna be able to travel places and stuff like that. But I said it on the show before, a while back. I don't remember what episode it was, but you know, I've seen it every year. You see videos and you see and I named reservations specifically, or I pointed reservations out. No disrespect to reservations, but and even not reservations, but us as an indigenous people, right? A nation, right? We believe in the school system and how they're educating our kids or whatever, right? But it's not. It's indoctrination of what they want us to believe, think, and feel. Okay, our food. They want us to go get pharmaceuticals from a doctor when we get sick. They tell us certain things that are gonna get us better. Milk is good for our bones, and when you get older, you find out that all these things are really bad for us. You know, and when our kids graduate these schools, these indoctrinational camps, we celebrate. We celebrate that. We buy them their gown. You know, we wait for them to get their diploma, and they're fully indoctrinated, you know, on whatever narrative they want to give you, right? And we're celebrating in the crowd, and we're like, yeah, that's right, mijo. You did it. You did it. But did they really do it? Did they learn about themselves? Did they learn who they are? Do they learn? Do you learn where you come from? You went to school. Did you learn anything about you? They might touch on a little bit of stuff, you know, a little bit of things, you know, and call us Aztecs or Maya or Meca, the
Savages.
Tolteca, you know, savages. They were doing this and they were doing that, but do they really teach you about you? They don't. They don't teach you.
Devil
Do they really
worshippers.
give you remedies to heal yourself organically? They don't do that.
No.
Do they teach you your tribal songs? No, they don't. And people can dismiss what I'm saying right now and say, oh, but we're living in the future. We're not. We're not. We're in the same timeline. The only thing that changes is the trends. The trends. And the trends are gonna affect your character on how you conduct yourself if you fall into the trend. You know? If you don't and you sustain yourself and you're able to stand your ground and say, you know what? I'm gonna teach my child about our culture. I'm gonna teach our child what our names really meant. You know, not live all proud of our last name, because these are all slave names that we got. You know, my last name Ayala, that's a slave name, literally. Unless you are a Spaniard, you know, unless you do come from Greece, you know, you're a Greek, you're a Latino, you're from Hispania, Hispanic. You know, if you do come from those lineage, then hey, rep that all you want. But if you're gonna call yourself indigenous, you're gonna call yourself a Mexica, Azteca, Olmeca, whatever you're going to say, you're part of the Maya, Inca, whatever, then rep that to the fullest. You're not half. You guys aren't half breeds. You're not mixed 30% this and 40% or 40% whatever that they made up, a system that they made up. You're true to your seed of where you come from, So the sooner you figure that out, and the sooner that you figure out how special you are, the sooner you're going to start to educate your seed, because then it's going to become important to you, because you're going to know that you're important. So, my bad, NORBEEZ. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, no, that's cool. Shout out to Victor Aguilar for gifting 2 memberships, and everybody that received it. Make sure you give him a thanks for gifting you that membership. It's mostly when Victor does that, and it pops out on your chat, and you have to push to accept it or not. And,
Thank you, Victor.
Shout out to Victor for that. We got another super chat from 805 Plumbing. Says, Texas foods have stuffed armadillos for Thanksgiving. Hey. Let's see. There was something I saw, but never mind. Oh, yeah. Okay, somebody said, ask NORBEEZ about them Salvadorian panes con pavo, which is, I'm glad he brought that up, because that's actually how I eat the turkey on that day. Mm. It's an amazing, incredible way of cooking turkey that's from El Salvador.
Oh, okay. Hey, thank you, Victor. I appreciate that, bro. NORBEEZ, real quick, what do you think about that?
What?
What do you think about what I'm saying right now, bro? I mean, do you believe that your kid is really learning something?
As far as school,
'cause you're a father.
No, I like to say that for the most part, it's always been the same thing. Majority of schools are always teaching kids how to be an employee, not an employer. For the most part, it doesn't give them enough, and that's intentional. Mm-hmm. I always said, I remember I told you I talked to one of Jaime Escalante's students, mm-hmm. and he told me the school system is rigged to make sure that we fail and we don't succeed in there. As by that I mean saying learning all their materials as far as math, science, history, mm-hmm. and being good at it.
And then when we do come bringing up him, right, that teacher, right, mm-hmm. Like that test that they did. Remember that test that they did?
Yeah, the calculus.
Yeah,
it was calculus test.
Right.
Well, it wasn't only the calculus test. The one thing that they don't mention in the movie is that it was also a history test.
Right. And then when we get things right, or we come up with some kind of idea, it's mm-hmm. either stolen or we're questioned for what we do.
Well, here's a nice surprise that LAUSD has a magnet program. Mm. Originally, that program came from the East Side, from one of Jaime Escalante's students. Mm. And that ended up creating that program so that more Chicanos can level up as far as science and math. But the city and the school district took over it, and then just actually just watered it down.
Wow.
So just a little history about the magnet program for LAUSD. But yeah, man, a lot of people are coming up with these different weird fucking can't cuss in the beginning.
Don't be cussing.
A lot of people are making up all these new words for Chicano, and it's
oh my god.
I think it's already I don't want to say played out, but I think it's already been it's been solidified to what it is. But now people are making up these new rules as far as who can be claimed as a Chicano.
Yeah. Some ignorant people say that in order to be a Chicano, you got to speak Spanish.
Yeah.
And that's the most ridiculous thing.
It really is. That doesn't make sense.
To speak Spanish comes from Europe.
That's a European language.
That's a European language.
But somebody will say, well, it was adopted.
No, he's adopted. He's adopted by 2 transgenders. Come on, let's go. Next question, bro.
All right, let's go. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. You know what? I do want to give a shout out to somebody that unfortunately passed away recently. He goes by the name King Blue out of Bakersfield. Rest in peace to him. He was a good, solid individual. He was a rapper for Bakersfield. So, rest in peace to King Blue. All right, let's go with Magic Wolf says, I've noticed a lot of ancient societies had people who came and helped them after a great flood. and they advanced in knowledge, farming, astronomy, masonry, etc. They are almost always described as tall, pale skinned, blonde haired, blue eyes with a beard. You see these descriptions in Viracocha, Peru, Bochica, Colombia, Citeca, US, and in some accounts, even Quetzalcoatl's human form is described this way. What do you think about this?
As read me the first part again. That was a long. These are long questions, huh?
I've noticed a lot of ancient society had people who came and helped them after a Greek flood, and they advanced in knowledge, farming, astronomy, masonry, etc. They are almost always described as tall, pale skinned, blonde haired, blue eyes with a beard.
Is that what they're saying, that they educated us? Is that what he's saying?
That's what the archaeologists, I suppose, that are researching these things, that they're coming up with the conclusion that that they're saying that.
So in reference or he's saying,
I don't know if they're actually interviewing
that the Nephilim
people
gave us knowledge.
I guess in a way, yeah, they might be saying that.
Well, I don't believe that personally.
You don't believe that?
No, I believe our knowledge comes through our visions and what we used to worship, not a white bearded, tall Nephilim. People that don't know who the Nephilim are, those are the seed of the fallen angels that mated with the daughters of men and had whole tribes. But I don't believe that we got our knowledge from them. I believe that a lot of stuff that they had us doing was their sacrificing, and farming their seed, which is the original, or not the original, but the hybrid corn that you see today. So yeah, I don't believe that they taught us anything like that. We know that the luminaries are energy points. They're not planets, but they're frequencies. They're I don't know how NASA has so many people believing, or even some of the people that are indigenous today that have platforms, they still call these things planets, that they're a solid surface when they're not. These were all energy and always have been energy sources.
So you don't believe that the deceivers are deceiving? Oh wait, you believe the deceivers are deceiving?
What?
I don't know. Never mind. All right, let's go with
NORBEEZ.
Ray. Says Con Air or Face Off.
Con Air or Face
these
Off.
two movies, two really good movies.
You know what? Shout out to both of those movies. I like one of them was with John Travolta, right? And what's his name?
Wait, before we go, shout out to Green Eyes. Says yo. Hi, Marv's and Norbs. Just tapping in. It's been a while. I'm still alive. Don't worry. Green Eyes.
I messaged you, Green Eyes.
I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, we were wondering what happened to you.
Good to hear from you. I hope you're doing good.
Definitely.
So one of them, have you seen those movies?
Yeah. Right. I think Con Air is where they both have Nicolas Cage in it, right?
Yeah.
And I think.
What do you think about Nicolas Cage? Because I was just gonna speak on that right now.
He's a cool dude.
I think he's a boring actor. Shout out to him. But I think he's a boring actor. I can't take him serious. Like in Con Air, he's playing this dude that he's gonna
I think
beat up all the inmates.
I like the Gone in 60 Seconds movie. You remember that one?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I guess the way he speaks, he looks like he should be informing on a baseball game or something.
I feel like it was kind of like a little. He's kind of like trying to be of a what's his name? Walken. Christopher Walken, the type of Christopher Walken. You know how he talks.
I don't know. He's kind of like, you know what? If you look up the definition of bland, I think his face will fit perfect right there. Bland, or maybe it's just his facial features, bro. That's just like, he looks like a foot.
I gotta say, I think, wait, was it Con Air where John Leguizamo was in that movie?
In Con Air? No, that wasn't him. It's the dude from Dangerous Minds. The one that goes to dinner with the teacher, and he goes, he doesn't know what to order because it's a fancy restaurant. He goes, "Hey, you like this jacket? It's a leather jacket. Yeah, I paid $400. I gotta pay the dude back." And then the waiter comes and he's asking him. He doesn't know nothing on the menu because he's never been to. He's like a cholo,
Yeah.
And the waiter's asking him, "What would you like to order?" He goes, "I like a chicken, the whole one." He goes a whole chicken, like he doesn't know what to order because
It's been a while since I've seen that one.
But anyways, Con Air or Face Off. Face Off is kind of like out there. Like how are they gonna fit another Vato's face? If you look at the dude, what's his name again?
Nicolas Cage.
Okay, Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage has a long ass skull, right? A long ass skull, and you look at John Travolta is short and round.
Yeah.
Right. So how are they gonna fit that Vato's face on his? It's like, you know what I mean? They're not gonna be able to do it. It's like your round face. You know, it's not gonna be able to.
Imagine they switch our faces.
Hell no! Don't ever say that, man. You can give me nightmares, NORBEEZ. I'll just play.
Then you're gonna they're really gonna call you NORBEEZ.
Hey, but I like Con Air. I prefer Con Air, homie. Con Air was pretty cool just because of the actors that it had.
I don't know. I like Face Off more. It had a very Batman and Joker feel to it.
What, Face Off?
Yeah.
Face Off. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Nicolas Cage's party, he really reminded me like a Joker way. You know, psychotic, always laughing, having fun. Mm-hmm. You know, doesn't really care. Kind of like a Joker.
Yeah, I don't know. I prefer Con Air, bro.
Why?
Because I just said it. It had like more of a more actors in there. I don't know.
What? So you like it for the
not the actors, but I believe that the
majority of actors.
It's more of a it could happen in Con Air where a dude, you know what I mean? They hijack a plane. You know, that's more of a probability. But if it in Face Off,
is that a thing though? Do they actually transport people in airplanes?
Yeah, they had that for a case that they had a while back.
Really?
Where they put a handful of vatos that were all, you know, certain people in a plane. And they had a special escort. They had the whole CCB on lockdown, the Superior Court.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see. All right, let's move on to the next one. Next one's from Risky Business. Says, are the widows in fear of getting colonized by the machine? AI, that is? I mean, it's taking over. It is taking over.
I don't know if they're in fear of it. I know a lot of them like the convenience of, hey, turn on the lights, or hey, you know, whatever they're using it for, whether they're Teslas or, you know, whatever.
But I mean, look, but you know, like in the movie industry, you know, widows are mostly the ones that are getting the big roles, the big money.
Yeah, but that's not going to exist anymore. The AI is taking over all acting.
Well, that's like one way where they're like, man, we can't get that job anymore because they could create one.
The actors are about to protest. They're about to go on protest for reals.
I think they already did though.
What, for AI?
Yeah, for AI specifically.
They haven't done a protest, bro.
Yeah. The writers went first and then the actors went second.
And protested what?
Against having AI being used for movies.
But as actors, bro, when have they had an AI actor, an action person?
Not yet.
Okay, then.
But they
haven't done it yet.
They signed one AI actress recently.
Okay, but they haven't had a picket yet. They haven't had a resistance of actors saying, hey, you know, this person's taking our job. Yeah. Everything's AI.
That's going to happen.
Yeah, there's going to be AI actors that people are going to say, oh, I want to go see this, but it's all computer generated.
Well, I think last time I told you that, you know, you can, coder people, it used to be that if you became a coder, you had a guaranteed job. Coders are the ones that put in, pretty much information to create something, right? Like an image or an app. That's what coders are used for, to program.
You know what the most ridiculous thing was, bro? Mm-hmm. This last Olympics, speaking of the title of this show, is they introduced breakdancing into the Olympics.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
I watched clips of it. I didn't actually watch that.
That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
Just goes to show you how rigged it is.
That's crazy.
Just goes to show you how rigged it is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. So you can't be a coder anymore because AI took over that job now.
Coding?
Yeah.
So coding and billing for hospitals, that's done by AI?
Billing is still human. But coding for like programs and gaming, they all lost their jobs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you coders in game companies are no longer there anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly AI now.
I didn't know that.
Aldo Hernandez says, "What is your opinion of the farm bots on X? The majority of MAGA accounts propaganda machine is from foreign countries, which reminds me of the Chicano YouTube channels pretending they're for the raza." Ah, okay. So I don't know if you know this, but recently X/Twitter, Elon Musk decided to, for whatever reason, without telling anybody, decided that he wanted the ability for people to look up what country an account is from. Like, let's say if I check out Marvelous
Right.
account, Twitter, whatever, I
Right.
check it out and I go to the about, and it's gonna show me you're from East LA,
Okay.
right? Or well, not East LA. It doesn't do city. It does country.
Right.
It's gonna say you're in the U.S.
Yeah.
It's gonna say you're in the U.S. So recently, when that happened, people started checking MAGA accounts on X, Twitter,
Right.
and a ton of them showed up to be from like Asia, India, Europe. So many of them that I think the majority of them.
Yeah.
But you know, the big kicker here is that DHS, Department of Homeland Security, you know, they're the ones that are in control of ICE. They saw that account, official government account.
Yeah. It's not here.
No, it's from the
Yeah, I know.
place with the little hats.
Exactly. Most of them, the majority of all them, bro. I showed you. Did we ever do? Oh, we didn't do that, huh? Where I show all of CBS, NBC, Fox. They're all the small hats.
Yeah, yeah.
All of them.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
All of them.
I believe that. I mean, but it's interesting that this came about, you know, and mostly because biggest, you don't see any like Republicans people
Yeah.
that are going on saying, well, look where these Democrat pages are from, because they haven't found any, I guess.
Yeah.
But for the most part, a lot of these MAGA that would influence people to be a MAGA and to
Yeah,
talk
but
smack.
they got a lot of actors too,
They,
bro.
they weren't from here though. They're all from outside of the U.S. So it's a trip that a lot of people here got influenced and brainwashed by other people from different countries.
Yeah, but there's a lot of actors too, bro, that get hired on to act like they're a resistance, or they're like the whole CK, you know, that dude that just got
Yeah.
whatever. They pay people to go up there and ask certain questions, you know,
Yeah.
and the people don't know, you know, they're not aware of it.
Yeah.
They don't know about crisis actors or false flags or nothing like that, so they're believing it's a genuine person that's asking a genuine question.
Yep.
But it's all scripted to spin a certain narrative to
Yep.
the public to
Yep.
push an agenda.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro,
But
it's
that's
crazy.
the interesting part, Marvelous, because that's also connected to the title here. Because a lot of these clout chasers, a lot of these podcasters are making up their fake accounts and making it seem like they're exposing people,
Yeah.
even though it's the same person that they just don't want to show their face. They're just making up an account to make fake videos about other people.
Well, that too, but speaking on that shit is that a lot of fools jump on the bandwagon and they're afraid of pressure.
Yeah.
You know, they can't be their own man.
Yeah.
And they inherit another man's beef
Yeah.
by speaking on somebody that they don't know about.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of rumors that get started, the dude doesn't know the person. They never met him.
Yeah.
You know? Example, we'll read that question later on,
Yeah.
you know, that they asked me
Yeah.
in the comment.
Yeah.
You'll see. Well, we'll bring it up after. Go ahead.
Okay.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting that, you know, a lot of these fake accounts are being open in different parts of the country just to influence people. So, and a lot of these podcasters are creating these fake accounts so they could push their narratives on these fake accounts
Right.
because they don't want to do it on theirs.
Right.
All right, we got a message from SD805 Plumbing. It says, a little follow up on my boy. I think you remember the story with him and
Yes.
his
Yeah, what
employee.
happened? What happened?
His employee that's been going through a divorce. He says, "Hey, let me lick my lips."
Man, don't do that, man. Everybody cover your eyes.
All right. It says, a little follow up on my boy. I drove him up to his parents' house in Hawaiian Gardens a couple of weekends ago. His family didn't know what was going on with him. He didn't want to burden them, I guess. We stayed up there for 3 days where he got a lot of family love, and his parents sent one of his cousins with us so that he can keep him company for a while. It's only been a few weeks, but I've seen a small change in his character, taking small steps on a long journey. I'll keep posting updates here and there. God is good.
Shout out to 805 Plumbing.
Definitely. Shout out to
That is
805.
that is a real friend right there, man. That's a real friend. I hope you guys have a friend like that, because
Yeah,
to
definitely.
take the initiative to even spend time or have a conversation about, people don't want to deal with other people's problems. Like, I've been through my own stuff. Why would I want to hear about your problems?
Yeah.
But to do that takes real courage and a man. So, hey, I commend you, homie. Respects to you, bro. 805 Plumbing.
Definitely. You know what? Just for that, I'm going to lick my lips again.
NORBEEZ, shut up. Hurry up.
We got Southtown SD that says Cubo.
What's up, Southtown? Appreciate you, homie.
We got Anthony Garcia that says, do you think your subscribers follow and listen on what you say? And do you want them to follow and believe you? Ooh, good question.
Okay.
You want me to answer it?
Oh, go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
just playing.
Go ahead,
I'm just
NORBEEZ.
playing. I'm just playing.
Go ahead.
I just play. Go.
What do you? Well, okay. Well, you know what? Let me ask you. What do you think about that question?
What do I think about that question? It's a good question.
Okay. The second part, answer it as whatever you know about me, bro. The first part, answer it in your own opinion.
It's just like for me, it's always like a religious experience. As far as like at a certain point, I wouldn't want people to keep going to a single person to get their information. I want them to go on their own journey. Once they hear the information and they look into it and they start their own journey.
Hey, when you first met me, NORBEEZ,
Yeah.
what did you think about me? Like, honestly, did you think I was crazy?
No.
I would think I'm crazy.
I don't think you're crazy because I've been in that world, that environment like for quite a long time, and I was more shocked to hear somebody like yourself talking about things like that. I didn't expect it.
Why?
Because for the most part, the people that I've talked to about this and that talk about this information, they're usually the more low key type of guys.
Hey, what about
they
when
don't
we
talk
did?
about it?
What
I
about,
was like, damn, this movie, he's really saying these things.
Hey, what about when we did the episode on feelings?
Oh yeah, that one was wild.
That was
that was a good one. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out, it's on the videos section of the page. Make sure you check it out. It's very good. It's very good. That was.
Hey, NORBEEZ, Mary Lou says, how did we meet?
How do you and NORBEEZ meet? We met on at the Tony A show for Rodeo Radio when you came in for an interview. I was there just doing content over there for Tony A.
He was there in some high heels.
Hey,
and I was like, what the hell?
hey, people can believe that.
What are you wearing, homie?
But it tripped me out. I was like, I was flabbergasted.
Yeah.
To hear the words that were coming out of you. You know, it's funny because you said soft white underbelly guy. In a sense, kind of felt the same way. He was shocked.
Yeah, he was like, do you talk like that? I'm like, yeah, what are you talking about? He goes, yeah, well, I mean, no disrespect. He goes, do you dress like that? I'm like, yeah, I dress like this. Because I wasn't dressed like this. I had a,
high heels.
Shut the hell up. I had a V-neck. I was dressed all like a Gap model. Like, the Gap.
Yeah, don't say that.
Like I had, what? The
don't
Gap?
say Gap matter.
What, Gap? You don't
Gap.
shop at the Gap or what? You don't shop at the Gap? No? Oh man, get out of here. Gap has some casual stuff, and yes, I do wear some casual things sometimes.
No, you know why I say that? Because I don't think you know what? how people used to make fun of Gap.
Nah.
No.
Maybe that's a West Hollywood thing.
Well, yeah, okay, you could say it's a West Hollywood thing.
But what is it though? What I don't even know, bro.
The acronyms.
God.
You got it right. You see how quickly.
Well,
you
what
got
should I
it.
say? The H&M for men or what? What should I say? True Religion?
No. That old school one. What's it called?
What?
Outpost? No, not Outpost. Miller's Outpost.
Miller's Outpost. Hey, Miller's Outpost got bought out by who?
Quicksilver. It was Quicksilver afterwards. I think it was Quicksilver.
That's
chat. Let us know what Miller's Outpost
isn't it
became.
Tilly's? It became
maybe later on it became Tilly's, but
Tilly's.
I think after Miller's Outpost it became Quicksilver, I believe.
I never even heard of Quicksilver.
I remember I bought this shirt with a zipper. It was like those.
The zipper was in the back of your pants,
Hey,
or what?
hey,
Was that the zipper that you had?
No.
You had two zippers down
it
the
was
sides,
during,
right?
like those Rebel days too, where like some of those Rebel.
You
days.
weren't even
You
born yet
remember?
in the Rebel days. What are you talking about? Get out of here.
American Apparel. There we go. Is it? Wait, is it American Apparel? No,
I don't know. Only said. Okay, the second part of the question. Oh, Anchor Blue.
Anchor Blue.
Anchor Blue.
Yes.
Anchor Blue.
Yes, I remember now.
Oh
I
shit! Hey,
remember.
welcome in, Ben. Welcome in. All right.
Shout out to
What about the
Platinum
second?
Details.
What about the second part of the question? What's up,
Well,
Platinum?
oh, well, actually, you didn't say do you think your subscribers follow and listen on what you say?
Oh, I'm gonna answer it, but the second part was what?
Do you want them to follow and believe you?
Okay, so you're asking me? Oh, you're finished with your what you call it?
That's the second question.
Okay, the second question: do I want my followers to follow me and believe me? Actually, it's the opposite. When I first started this channel, I said I don't want you to believe anything that I say. I don't want you to believe nothing that I tell you. Nothing. Just so it can make you get up off that couch or wherever and go research it yourself, and you come to the understanding and knowledge of what you're educating yourself on is either fact or fiction, and how does it apply to you or relate to you in some type of way. You know, how is learning everything that we talk about on this show, how is it going to affect you, and what are you going to do to apply that to your life to make it better? You know, so I'm not looking for no followers. I don't like some lame dude calls all you guys that have been members right here a cult, that you're part of a cult. And it's like, dude, we're not no cult. Like, this is a straight education channel, a straight education channel. And I'm only telling you, question everything that you've learned. You know, a majority of what you learned is all crap. It's useless, baseless, except for math, if you're going to use that, and physical education or some form of science. That's it. Yeah. All the rest of the stuff, the history, you're not learning. The geography, maps, names have been changed. People think Egypt is a real place when it meant bondage back then, a little jail. You know, there was Egypts everywhere, even over here in the Grand Canyon. You know, so you gotta question and further your knowledge, especially on yourself, on where you come from. But now they got people all mixed up on believing that they're 30% this and 20% that, and you know, I have so much blood. You could put your dog's blood and send it in, and they're gonna tell you that your dogs has 5% Japanese in him and North Korean in him, and that's why he acts all stubborn. You know, it's ridiculous. So no, I'm not looking for no followers. I don't expect you to believe. I don't want you to believe what I'm saying. I just want you to educate yourself. You know what I mean? Just because I look like however I look, I have a couple of tattoos or whatever. I'm wearing this firme ass, you know, Pendleton.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna need you to ugly it up a little bit though.
Hey, you know what?
Too many of these.
You let me.
You know what? Let me say, because
you need to let me borrow one of your.
A lot of these dudes out here, they're fucking. They keep your name in their mouths consistently.
Exactly. Why are they mad at how I dress? They're bringing up now how I dress,
how you look.
He's 40 years old and he dresses like. Who cares how I dress, homie? Like. Educate yourself.
He says, he's not with it while he's wearing a polo shirt.
NORBEEZ, they didn't say that. You better shut up. But anyways, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying the guys that's talking about the way you dress.
Yeah.
While we're the other individual wearing a polo shirt.
Yeah.
Saying that you're dressing like back in the day. It's old. Nobody should look like that anymore.
Why? What should I wear? Like, what do they want me to wear? They want me to dress all...
Don't say that, because then they're going to start making videos. What do I want Marvelous to wear?
I know, man. They're like, they want me to wear a rainbow tank top like them. Like, get out of here. I don't wear that, homie. Anyways.
Hey, I just want to let people know, hey, I do shop at Ross. I'm okay with Ross. I just want to put it out there. I saw a comment there. I saw, hey, shout out to Ross.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We got another one from SD805 Plumbing. Said, why are Texas fools jealous of Thanksgiving turkey when they're getting stuffed?
Why are Texas fools... What?
Why are Texas fools jealous of Thanksgiving turkeys when they're getting stuffed?
That's dirty.
Damn. Texas fools, you better get on SD.
Crazy.
We got Jay Lennox says, Marvelous, important question for me. I think it means from me. I'm pretty sure a lot of people grew up like this. So in general, shit. Okay, hold on. All right.
Come on, NORBEEZ.
All right. In general, I think when we were little kids and had bad dreams or woke up scared or something like that, Our parents told us to do the cross sign on our forehead and maybe say our Father's prayer and go back to sleep. But since all of that is pretty much false stuff, what can we do?
Well, prayer, I believe that prayer isn't false. You can still pray, but the genuflection, the sign of the cross is an inverted cross.
Mm.
Sorry for all you Catholics out there that still do that. But I grew up Catholic, you know, and prayer is something that's very important to me. I really believe in prayer and the effects that it has on us, only because of when we speak. If you guys watch the episode on feelings, you guys will know what I'm talking about. Where our pineal gland, our energy source, creates an aura, and that aura is magnified even more through prayer. And our energy can affect somebody else's molecules, right? It can manifest goodness into their life. So I believe that. I told a story on here when I had a tumor in my brain, an meningioma tumor. It was on the top of my brain and my skull. And my aunt and her daughter, my cousin Bernadette, prayed for me. And it sounds crazy, but I have the CD to prove everything that I'm saying. From the San Gabriel Hospital, that tumor disappeared. It was gone, and I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it because I was like, dang man, look, hell no, that did not just happen. But I believed, in what they were saying. I believed, and I prayed myself. And so I believe in prayer. I believe that you could still bless your home. I believe that you do have to open all your doors and windows when you do prepare your home for a blessing or a prayer, if you will. But I also believe that you have to protect your home, and your home is including your spirit. This is your first home, so you have to really protect yourself from who's entering, your spirit realm. Who's around you. Because they could bring demons. They could bring bad entities into your life, and it'll start to manifest itself around you. So just protect yourself, at all costs. What do you think? You believe in prayer, NORBEEZ, or what?
For the most part, yeah. I believe in prayer. Like I told you before, most of my prayer is done in the shower. Well,
Hey, a lot of people do pray in the shower, huh?
yeah.
Why is the shower for the majority of people a place of prayer, right? Let me answer that.
Oh, I thought you were asking. No, go ahead.
You
Go
know
ahead.
what I think? I think because when the water's hitting you, it's a time of if I don't want to say rebirth,
Mm-hmm.
but of cleansing of
Yeah.
your body,
Yeah.
and washing off whatever stuff that you got on
Yeah.
you, whether it be a bad spirit or, just a time of rest, and you're in the water, so it even feels better,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, bro. My bad.
I mean, for me, I see it more like I had thought about it too. Like, why water?
Uh-huh.
And for the most part, you would agree that our body is it's energy, right?
Right.
And you would say that water could be a conductor in itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
It conducts energy.
It's moving, right?
So when that would probably be the one moment in time where we're connected with everything, because the water is used as a conductor, as a connection for our soul, our spirit to everything.
You sound so smart right now, NORBEEZ.
I know,
I'm
I know.
loving it. I'm loving it. You're so poetic, homie.
Hey.
Shout out to my co-host NORBEEZ. Shout out to him.
Then that's my thoughts on that. All right, let's see. Okay, he went with another one. He said, "Oh no, it is a continuation." He says, "I'm asking because I do that now with my kids. If they wake up saying I had a bad dream, I just tell them to do the cross sign. Then I do it myself on their forehead and put them back to sleep." Oops.
Okay.
Well, now you know how Marlis feels about that cross.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Chris from Arizona says, "Drop some gems on indigenous." That's all he said.
Oh, that was it.
No,
We need to just have our indigenous show already.
I know, right? Rulas 90744 says, "What is the New World Order, aka NW?" Oh,
What is the New World Order?
mm-hmm.
Well, it's when the nations come in agreement of the one world religion
Yeah.
that is going to be officially part of AI or is AI. the World War government, where the UN, United Nations, will take over everything. National Guard will be implemented as a new policing system to protect policies and laws, and you're gonna see regulations on everything that you speak on, that AI is picking up through your smartphones, your smart television, your smart car, your smart city. Everything is gonna be regulated and recorded, you know, and it'll be taxed straight out of your account. If you have a ticket, if you ever sped, if you owe any bad taxes, child support, that will automatically be deducted from your account, because there's not going to be no form of cash flow. It's not going to be no notes no more.
Yeah, well, that's when you start listening. That's when you start going with Brad Pitt's advice and start buying that silver and gold.
Yeah, but people aren't going to be able to trade that either, bro. That's not going to be a big thing no more. What they're doing in the form of money or anything of value is going to be useless, because you're not going to be able to trade that gold. Everything is going to have to be accounted for in your account. And you can't put, unless you have gold already and put that into your account, you're going to have to do it soon.
Yeah.
You know, because if you try to do it after the fact, I mean, they're going to want to know where you got that gold. You know, they can consider it stolen. You have to show everything, proof of everything now.
Yep.
You know, where you got that money.
Yep. That's the messed up part about all that. Shout out to the Red Cat Upright, just joined us right now, aka Lattice. I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, it's a tough situation, because I know they're about to push that digital money currency soon.
Facts.
Let's see how that plays out.
All right, go for it.
That's all the questions.
Oh, that was everything?
Yeah.
Didn't you have another one?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Dang, man. Get it together, NORBEEZ. That was all the questions. Let's talk about your life, NORBEEZ. What did NORBEEZ eat today?
What did I eat today? I ate a burrito. I ate a California burrito.
You're always eating burritos, huh?
California burritos.
Do you cook at home?
Yeah, I do.
What do you cook?
I cook salmon, steak.
Do you cook?
Pasta.
I don't know why I'm not
salads.
believing you right now.
I do.
I am not believing you right now.
Pozole, I do menudo.
He's lying.
I do
He's lying.
caldo de res.
This vato.
When I'm bored, I'll throw in some tamales in there.
All right. Hey, welcome to King Mexico. All right, go ahead and get that question then.
All right. This can be the last question. I'll say, this is from Bam Bam. He says, I got one.
And Bam Bam is who?
I got one.
No, say who Bam Bam is.
Let's see. I don't know who Bam Bam is.
You don't know who he is?
No.
He's a YouTuber that recently came to the YouTube Yarda, and he makes content based on I think he makes content based on from the videos that I seen, Dubs and Gunner, I think, right? Can you see his channel?
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it right now.
What are his videos based on?
I guess it's mostly individuals that I guess you from that YouTube yard stuff. He mostly speaks on those individuals.
Okay, so that's what his content is, and he has a question for content. What did he say? For content purposes, he said.
I don't know. I haven't read it yet.
But we're gonna give you your answer. I told you I was gonna give you your answer, Bam Bam. So I'm gonna give you your answer, bro.
All right.
I'm out of my word.
So his question is, I got one, comma. Is it true you?
Hey, wait. My bad. And my apologies. This isn't educational, but these are the questions. I gotta answer the questions. Okay. So my apologies to you guys for having to speak on stuff over and over again. I apologize. First off, my bad, NORBEEZ. Go ahead.
All right. This from Bam Bam. He says, I got one. Is it true you got rolled up in LA County Jail asking for content purposes?
See, told you, content purposes. Okay, so for your content purposes, a person made up a story about me that doesn't know me, right? And this would be, I hate to keep bringing up. Go ahead.
For the people that don't know, what is rolled up?
Rolled up is when you get socked up, you get hit on the tira, which is the tier.
Oh, over there.
Yeah,
okay.
and you gotta lock it up, right? So somebody, a very, very jealous individual that's mad whenever he Googles my neighborhood, he sees my face, right?
Why?
Yeah, why? The neighborhood belongs to me.
It's
Anyways,
mine.
this individual that put out that story, right, does not know me. He met me one time, and he actually got in trouble for speaking on things that he shouldn't have spoken on, right? He got
Wait.
reprimanded.
He met you. This individual that
Yeah, I met
had
him.
been bashing you.
Yeah.
He met you and he
So,
didn't do anything to you.
and no, he was a fan.
Oh, he was a
He's a
fan.
fan. Yeah, well,
Because it
he
doesn't
was
seem
a
like
fan
it's.
that day, right?
Oh yeah, right.
But now he has a lot to say about me.
Because
And these people keep bringing up my name. I don't know why they keep bringing up my name for,
it gives them views.
But so anyways, yeah, I met this individual, and he got himself in a wreck and whatever. But he's never met me before in the neighborhood. He used another name when he actually goes by this other moniker, you know. And I don't even want to give him no clout. But he threw a story out there about this incident that happened in the tira. Something did happen in the tira, and my nephew, Trouble, Spencer, Trouble.
Wait. Before
He
you,
got.
I'm sorry.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry to interrupt, Marlon. Now
Go ahead.
let me ask this for clarification.
Mhm.
Was that individual that you're talking about there with you?
No,
He wasn't there with you.
no, he's never been busted with me.
So he wasn't
He's
there.
never seen me. He's
So
never
he wasn't
been
there
No.
at that place that he's talking about.
His story comes from supposedly a homegirl told him
A
about me.
homegirl told him.
Yeah, homegirl told him
Okay.
about me. So, anyways, this story is about my nephew. My nephew had gotten into it with some homies, and if you guys know neighborhood, I hate to talk about neighborhood stuff on here, but in our neighborhood, Mariana, there's a lot of cliques. It's a big barrio, okay, and certain homies kick it with certain homies. Well, my nephew always had beef with this other family, right? And there was three brothers of this family, and whenever they would see each other, they both didn't want to get down with each other, so they would go, "Oh, I'm gonna go call my primo," and my nephew would get all pumped up and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go call my primo," which is me and my other primo pelon. So my cousin ended up getting into it with some homies or whatever, and he ended up leaving the tira and got in trouble. That's who he's talking about. How he got me involved in that is, I don't know how he gets me involved or whatever, but once again, he does not know me. And no, I've never done that, got whacked off the tira or nothing like that. He has no business speaking on my name, talking about Maravilloso. He needs to keep that out of his mouth. He could keep his little stories, and make his little money that he's making now, and call himself an OG, but he never was none of that. He wasn't there during the war in the 90s. He didn't go at it with no other barrios in the 90s, and that's good for him. That's good that he stayed safe. That's good that he's still around to see his kids, if he has any, to be with his wife, and that's 20 years younger than him, and he wants to call me out, but these people need to stay in their lanes, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to mess with you, and I don't agree with what you talk about. Doesn't make me your enemy. Your words are making me an enemy to you. You know what I mean? And this isn't no beef or nothing like that. I've actually told him, stop talking about me on the video. Why don't you just get him up with me? And he said it himself in his video. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna get down with you or whatever. That's cool then. Stay home and stay safe. Don't do all that extra clout chasing or bringing up my name for views or trying to get every other channel to agree with you and jump on the bandwagon, because then they're gonna inherit your animosity towards me, and that's not cool. So Bam Bams, for your content purposes, don't feed into all these other people's energy. You know what I mean? They don't even get along with each other. They're trying to befriend each other. Chicano Lube, another one. He drives all the way to people's platforms to befriend them. He actually doesn't have a story. He wants to speak on my name and talk about PCs and protective custody vatos that are on YouTube that have their own show and making their money, but yet he's the same person. He's a person that asked me to cover up his tattoos of his neighborhood or his ex neighborhood that X'd him out. So it's really frowned upon to act like you're this dude behind the camera and not be about that in real life. And then again, it just sucks. There's so many things I could say.
Yeah.
And it's not even worth it, because it's not going to benefit me. It's not going to benefit you. And these guys are going to keep on talking as long as you keep on giving that energy to them or to their channels. You know what I mean? So Bam Bam, I hope you do your thing. I hope you stay in your lane. You know what I mean? If whatever kind of content that you're gonna do, just make sure that it's gonna benefit the community, homie.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, just I'm sorry to interrupt, Mario, but
go
just to
ahead.
confirm, the story that he said about you
Mhm.
is false.
Oh, facts. That's
Okay,
false.
that's false.
Yeah.
And the story that he got from a homegirl that talked about you,
Yeah, and then
that's
like,
false.
you know what I mean? Like,
So wait, you're telling me that he didn't even get this information from a homeboy? He got it from a homegirl.
what homeboy would he get it from?
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
These are all. It's like if any of you guys, right? And I'm just gonna say this: if you guys ever make a YouTube channel, just saying, right? Whether it be a cooking channel, a music channel, a fitness channel, a prison channel, right? And you could see this for yourself. It's actually going down right now as I'm speaking to you. All this beef and animosity, and oh, you weren't on this prison. This prison is more worse than that prison. Or you weren't in this yard. This yard is more. Or you didn't work for this legend. Or I was with these legends, and I was with this and that, and everybody bickering and fussing over imprisonment. It's the most ridiculous thing. You know what I mean? There's no substance in that. And if you made a channel, say on cooking, there's gonna be somebody else that could cook better than you. There's gonna be somebody else that has a better recipe than you. And then here comes all the jealousy and who could do it better. Me, I've been on YouTube for years already, and all I've been doing is trying to educate. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. People want to
yeah.
Google my name, and because it's associated with my neighborhood, Marvelous, Maravilla, they're gonna get mad and jealous when I push them away and I hold them back. I don't want that energy. I don't
Yeah.
need all that when I meet you to tell me about this person and who's in this prison and this tap house and who's a secretary of this person. I don't care about none of that. I don't even know you for you to be speaking about that. That's why you got in trouble. And you should check yourself for being an old man. All these people are old. They're all older already. They're in their 40s and up. And they're all talking about the same masa. The same masa with no ingredients in it. It's not gonna get them nowhere. They're bickering and fighting. One vato, a prisoner's awakening. His Jaina went and was with Gunner, gave his YouTube channel to him and with a feria. Like all these people don't even know the stories behind the scene, and everybody's right there in the comment section. That's right, homie. You're spitting facts, homie. Nobody even knows all the cheese, man, the real queso in there. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be this level 4 Pelican Bay vato, and I've seen it all, homie. And you should listen to me because I'm an OG. No, you weren't. You were a tecato. You were a thief. You weren't here during none of the real stuff that went down. Just because you went to prison, that's cool. You got caught. That's because you got caught. You put yourself in the circumstances because you weren't educated and you were trying to project yourself as this machismo vato, that just is with the business and that's old already. That's old already. A real man is gonna take care of his family, is gonna educate his children, is gonna protect his wife, and is gonna further seek education, not stop and just talk about jail and prison and spreads and burpees and let me tell you this story about this time on this yard. And who cares? And the majority of the raza ain't into that. The majority of the raza is struggling out here. The majority of the raza needs more substance than just a prison story or a jailhouse visit story or more than that, than just these little blocks that we're gonna live our whole life in. There's more to life out here. We should be going places, tasting food, creating memories, but yet they want to be cheesemet, talking about everybody else and their mamas, and it's not cool.
Now, Marvel, if you don't mind me asking you, like you said earlier that you don't want to talk about this because it's neighborhood stuff. Can you explain to people why it's bad for all these individuals to talk about their neighborhood issues?
Because a lot of these vatos that have issues in their barrios, it's an issue with them. They're a specific person. It's just like, for instance, when people say, "Oh, man, you're gonna get DP'd, homie," or "We're gonna jump you," or whatever. What do you mean we? What do you mean why don't you do that? Who are you? And anybody can tell you that's been to any pinta, any prison, the moment you reference something to that effect, that what you're gonna do or what a person should do to that person, you're raising your hand to do it. And you're gonna get called out to do it. And if you don't do it, it's gonna get done to you. And it's the same thing for out here.
So how do you feel also, because these people tend to speak about their neighborhood situations. They're also calling out people for fights on these on their platforms, stating
That's another thing.
Pointing out individuals.
Look let me tell you like this, and you guys are smart. You guys know a person that's been through a lot of stuff in his neighborhood doesn't want to talk about it. It's a lot of hurt. It's pain. It's homies that you lost. It's funerals that you've been to. You know, it's a lot of you got memories. I got memories with homies that were sitting down with my grandpa, calling him grandpa. You know, my grandma calling her grandma. You know, they were there at my house, spending the night at my pad. They were family, you know, and now they're not here no more. And that sucks, man. That sucks that we're here and we're here. We get to enjoy each other. I get to enjoy people in the chat and laugh with everybody that's in here. I get to meet so many people from all over the world now.
Yeah.
I get to meet somebody, and that could have been them. That could have been them. They could have been enjoying themselves in the snow this weekend, like I did with my kids. You know, they could have so many memories. They could have Thanksgiving. You could be creating. We lost them. We lost them to a young mindset. But a person that's never been through nothing and is at that age, like one of these, oh my God, I don't even know what to call him. I'm not even going to call him out his name.
Yeah.
But one of these dudes, and calling out, oh, I'll do this to you, and I'll beat you up, cabron, and yeah, cabron, and cabron this, and cabron that, is a person that's never been through nothing. It's a person that is trying to hide his placazo. He's trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? He's trying to,
erase.
No. He's trying to make up for what he never was.
Oh.
You know? He wants the world to believe that he's this person, and you're not, man. If you got a wife, take care of your wife. Worry about that, because you're going to disrespect the wrong person, and the people around you are going to get hurt with you. And you need to watch out. Look at what happened to a couple of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This dude's calling out another homie, you know, the homie from Flores, and, oh, he's ducking the fade. No, he's not. You're actually leaving evidence on the camera of what you're going to do. And if worse comes to worse, you're dry snitching yourself out. Yeah. But you don't know about that because you never been through nothing. You never been around nobody. You don't have no story to tell. But now you're trying to make one up on camera and be a person that you're not. And you shouldn't do that. And this person, one of these people, you know, begged me to be on their show for a year and a half, NORBEEZ.
Yeah.
A year and a half. You were on their show, bro.
Oh, yeah. But before we keep going ahead, I do want to ask the people right now that are watching, because we have over 200 people watching us, but we only have 83 likes. If you could do us the big favor before we continue, if you could hit that like button, so you know it helps the platform, it helps the show. Please hit the like button. We would very much appreciate it. Thank you.
And this person, you know, to get mad because I don't want to mess with you, I don't want to be on your platform, and I let this person know, NORBEEZ, that I couldn't be on his platform.
Yeah.
We got asked down here not to mess with certain channels out of respect for certain homies. And we did that. And I let him know finally, after a year of just dodging the question, I finally let him know. He knows it. I told him, I can't do that. You're considered no good, you know? And for whatever reason, you know, even after that, he tried to be cool with me or whatever. And one day he makes a video about me.
Yeah.
You know, calling me out of my name.
Usually how it goes with
you know
these
what
guys.
I mean? It's crazy. You know, you've seen it happen.
Yep.
And, you know, it's just sad. You know, all I'm saying is that, you know, this was Bam Bam's question. It's just, hey, dog, if you're going to do content, you know, don't chase views, bro. Let it come naturally. You know, the people that are going to gravitate to whatever you're speaking on will gravitate to you, and those are going to be the right people. You know, those are going to be the honest people. Those are going to be the people that believe in your cause that you're pushing. You know, it's not all about content all the time, and not all about cheese man gossip, bro. It's about really really finding yourself and helping people find their way, bro, to Aslan.
That's right.
Find their way home, to living in tranquility and knowing who you are. If you're a raza, you know what I'm talking about, bro. And I send that with the utmost respect. You know what I mean? You don't know me. I don't know you. And I have no reason to disrespect you. You got no reason to disrespect me, but gossip and rumors. So don't let that get in the way of building a bridge, homie.
That's right.
And to all the vatos out there that have these channels, they get in here and they have a movement that they're pushing, whether it be fitness or whether it be whatever it is, whatever genre they want to put themselves in, and they're pushing this movement, but they all end up being reaction channels, and they all end up creating content out of gossip and rumors over people that they don't even know and they're speaking about. It's not all about prison and jail. It's about educating yourself and building a better platform, a foundation for your familia. And the familia includes everybody that's watching you, bro.
Well, that's the sad part is that they're not helping our community. They're making it worse because they're doing shows that are very feminine in a way. So, and a lot of guys start watching them act feminine in a way where they're just gossiping with each other about, oh, did you hear about this? Oh, did you know about this guy? Like, this is what women tend to do. And no disrespect to women.
Yeah.
We recognize that that's a thing.
And there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff behind the scene, bro. Like, there's so much stuff I could put out here on a gang. I've met everybody. I've literally almost met everybody, bro.
Hey, bro.
And it's crazy because they have all asked me to be on their platform.
Yeah.
All.
Yeah.
Can you come on here and teach Cultura Cabron because I don't know nothing. You're right. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about Chicano. You can't make up your own definition on what you think it is because of the movie Blood In, Blood Out. You know what I mean? They get mad either because they're not Chicano. Like it's crazy to me, bro. They say that you're not a Chicano if you don't speak Spanish, and they don't even know that it's a European language.
Marvelous. So this one guy said, well, if they didn't call this guy from a movie a Chicano, why should we call that guy a Chicano?
And that's what I'm saying.
That's a fucking a movie.
And that's what it is. They're believing in these movies. And the only because the people that really been through stuff, homie, NORBEEZ, that are really have been from a barrio, or really have got laced up by veteranos, they know these movies are fictional. We know the real. Like, come on, we know that doesn't really happen, or maybe some things do happen. But for the people that are really trying to be, they're not even wannabes no more. At the point, they're trying to be's. They're not even a wannabe.
It's crazy when you get your Chicano knowledge from a movie that's owned by Disney.
But whatever, all you can do is, hey, this is where prayer comes into play, I guess.
Wild.
Pray
wild.
for them.
Yeah.
But, just don't be a cloud chaser, because then you're gonna end up on the cloud chaser Olympics.
Don't be a cloud chaser.
Do your thing.
That should be a song.
Stay in your lane and make sure what you're doing is gonna benefit the people watching you. That's all I gotta say.
Definitely, no.
And for you guys that are gonna that I spoke on, that are gonna do a response and a reaction, think about that before you speak. Stop speaking on me. There's nothing to say about me. And my whole life is out on the world to see. And I never hid nothing. I've came out and said everything.
Definitely.
Because it's all a learning experience. I never had a bad name until you got jealous of me and made up a story. So stop making up stories. That's it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, you know what? Thank you. Shout out to everybody that just hit the like button. We're over 100 likes now. Much love to all of you guys for taking the time and hitting that like button. I appreciate it very much. We appreciate it very much. Okay, so we got new numbers as far as for the music shows. Right now at 51%, Wednesday funk music, Thursdays oldies. At 51%, 49% want Wednesdays oldies, Thursdays funk.
Hey, the funk is going head to head with the oldies, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, oldies was losing Thursdays by a lot, and it just jumped to 51%. It took the lead. I didn't expect that. I thought it was for sure gonna stay Funk Thursday, bro.
The Red Cat says, do an episode on making a spread. Never. Never. And you know what? And I'm going to be honest with you. I can make a bomb spread. But I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. That is embarrassing.
Nobody wants to see you spread.
Did you hear crickets right now? Man, NORBEEZ, you better stop, man. Look at you. You're all proud of yourself because you downloaded that. All right. What else do we got? What do we got for tonight?
I think we covered everything. I mean, we're at the 1 hour mark. I mean, unless you want to take calls, we're almost at 2 hours.
Well, whatever you want, whatever you think, I don't mind. Unless you had another subject.
I think for the most part that was.
I was gonna talk about this.
That was the main topic.
But you know what? I'm not gonna bring this up until I put more on it.
More thought into it.
No, I don't need more thought into it. I could go, but it's gonna kind of not mesh well with tonight's topic.
Oh yeah. Okay, well you know what?
Let me give them a sample though.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Why?
Well, just
leave it a mystery.
Just
or
say
what?
the title and then what we're gonna is.
So again, I know you guys like that other episode that we broke down. We broke down words and definitions of words, and you know words mean things, right? They manifest. But it was to touch on kind of comic books, but also how it intertwines with religion. And I'm gonna give you an example, right? Superman's name, right? What's Superman's name, NORBEEZ?
Clark Kent.
No, what's his real name?
Kal-El.
Yeah, why you say it like that?
Kal-El.
Right? Yeah, so that's what we're gonna touch on. How that's the name of actual Lucifer, right? The fallen angel, the light bearer, right? And what is Superman? He fell, right?
Yeah,
he fell.
I feel like you're gonna get.
Well,
into
they said
it.
that they sent him.
I feel like you're gonna get into it.
I am gonna get into it. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna get into it. But anyways, I'm gonna break down words and definitions on another one, but it has to do with Superman and you know the Hallel, and you know how they use that in Hallelujah.
Hey, you know what we never got into that question I asked on the oldie show last week.
What?
I think it was the oldie show.
What?
Have you ever heard of ghost poop?
Man, I don't want to get into that. Why you want to bring that up? Why are you so fascinated about that?
Because I heard it and then I thought it was just me. I didn't know it was everybody else. Mm-hmm. That sometimes when people go and poop, their poop's not there. Where did it go?
Where are you getting this from, bro? You're going to make us dumber.
No, wait, live chat.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's entertain this guy right here.
Live chat.
Where is he getting this from?
Have you ever experienced ghost poop where you go make a number 2 and when you look back, it's not there? I thought it was just me, but then I heard people on the radio confirming that has happened to them.
What radio show were you watching?
Frosty and Heidi. No, I mean Frank and Heidi.
Who is that?
KLOS.
Oh.
And
Norman always brings us some stuff. For real, homie. Hey, for real, Desi. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what he's talking
There's
about.
got to be one person here that has experienced ghost poop.
I think you. Yeah, I know, pelon for reals, man. I think this vato has gas or something. You know what? Maybe you're just constipated.
No, it comes out and you hear the whoosh, and then you look back. Where did it go? Where did it go?
Hey, now you're getting.
Where did it go?
Hey, now you're getting into your personal life, bro.
I'm not saying it happens.
You better be careful.
I'm not saying it happens normally. I'm just saying it has happened. I'm not saying it's a regular thing.
The stalkers are watching right now, and they're gonna clip that whole thing of you right now, bro. You better stop it.
I wouldn't mind going viral
Your
for
prison wallet. So their prison wallet. Dang. I know ain't nobody in the comment has said nothing. Ain't nobody agreeing with you, bro. Nobody. And there's 220 something people in here.
Okay, well, somebody's saying ghost poop. I mean,
yeah, but they're questioning it.
You see, look. That Die Satan says that yes, I pooped too hard and it shot straight down in the sewer pipeline.
Yeah, but he's saying something came out.
That's what I'm saying. It came out and it disappeared.
Why is that on your mind? Does that's been happening to you?
It was weird. But when I heard it, I thought it was just me that happened to.
NORBEEZ, it's
one
just
of those
gas.
like, am I tripping?
It's gas.
Did it even happen?
Yeah, you're tripping.
I'm just saying.
You're tripping. NORBEEZ is tripping.
No, but people on the radio, they called in and they said it has happened to them.
Man,
I thought
that's crazy.
It's one of those mysteries like the toilet bowl water go the other way in Australia. You ever heard about that?
Yeah.
That the water goes. Yeah, it's one of those things where like you don't know if it's true or not.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know about you no more, man.
I'm just saying, bro.
All right. Anyways, my apologies for.
Hey, you said anything.
My apologies, but not that, NORBEEZ. My apologies for this dude right here, for reals. For reals, man. You need to be taken to a church.
I think that. All right, live chat. I see how it is. You guys.
All right, are you ready? Are you ready to drop some calls, or because they're getting mad at you already?
I guess. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Here we go.
Hey, you know what we need to do an episode on? On what you call it? Oh my God, why can't I think of that word right now? The whole Berenstein Bears thing.
The Berensteins.
Yeah, but it's called oh my God, why can't I think of that name right now?
I don't know. The Bernstein's bear.
You know what I'm talking about? What's his name?
The Mandela Effect.
The Mandela Effect. Yeah, we need to do a whole episode on that. All right, NORBEEZ's gonna drop the number right now. My bad. He might drop your call too, so I apologize.
I think somebody's already calling, but
beforehand,
I completely forgot we were taking calls.
And this guy.
Caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Your name and where you calling from?
What's up, man? This is Whisper, man. I'm from Utah.
Shout out to Whisper from Utah.
What's up, Whisper in Utah? Hey,
what's up, brother?
Hey, Whisper, I got a question for you, bro. How's the weather out there right now?
What's up?
In Utah?
Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. They're hitting us with the smog.
There you go. You see what I mean? Call him back, please, NORBEEZ. That's not even funny, man.
No, he has a bad connection. I told you.
He doesn't. You see what he does? He blames everybody but himself.
I told you they have bad connections. It doesn't go through. Or it doesn't stay on there. It's got to be strong.
You don't stay.
Hey, what happened, brother?
You already know.
You dropped the call, bro.
Man. Hey, nobody's fucking up, bro.
I know. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead, homie.
All right, so I'm sorry, but anyways, yeah. Hey, so the clouds, you know what I mean? You know how it is. They layer us with all this bullshit, and then when the clouds come down or the rain comes down,
yeah,
it hits us, you know.
Yeah.
And brother, it's been crazy, but it's crazy you asked that question, but
dude,
what was the question?
Well, obviously he didn't get to ask it, NORBEEZ, because your lame phone right there, and your connection. Why don't you buy the app, man?
I did. I told you. Okay, let's take Ontario. Caller, your name and where you calling from? You're on the Marvelous Mind Show.
Dude, man.
What's up, NORBEEZ? What's up, Marvelous?
What's up, Cuban, homie? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I sent mine to you guys, man. Looking at your content and everything, man. And hey, Marvelous, I want to ask you, man. I tried to get at you before. My comments, my friends right here, I was putting comments when it was popping up on the thing over there. You're familiar with the redemption movement?
That one got dropped. Jay Lennon dropped the super chat. It says, "Hey, I use the toilet at least 3 times a day."
NORBEEZ, man.
Is he still there?
What do you mean? Is he still there?
It looked like he was still there. Hold on. Let me see it.
Hey, my apologies, homie. My apologies. I keep on having to apologize for this dude right here.
Hey.
Buy the app, NORBEEZ.
All right, let's see.
I'm gonna take the money out of your what I gave you, and I'm gonna buy the app with your money.
Hey, what's up, gentlemen? It's the brother from Stockton.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, man?
Hey, don't even talk to him, NORBEEZ. Don't even talk to him. Hey,
hurry up, get your question before he gets dropped.
Go ahead, Stockton. I appreciate you, homie. Yeah. Go ahead.
What's up, brother? Hey, I got a question. So you mentioned the Superman thing?
Yeah.
like Superman being Lucifer. So what do you think, brother, about people being into like Marvel characters and movies and comic books, and like what are your thoughts on people having like a interest or like having like a comic enthusiast, brother? You think that's like idolatry? But like, what are your thoughts on it though?
Well, it could relate to a lot of stuff that's going on, right, with us. And I think I referenced this before. Okay, the whole Superman thing, right? What is he? He's supposed to be this person of light that comes down, and he's supposed to save the world, right? That's only like a what do you say? It's called a my God, what's that word I'm looking? Come, I can't think of the word I'm looking for right now.
Which word?
Well, if I knew it, I would say it, NORBEEZ, man. But anyways, he's supposed to be in that referencing a person of light, you know, a person from another planet, right? From out of the solar system that comes and saves people, and he's supposed to do good for humanity. But his name is literally a Luciferian name, right? And all the comic books, like say example, we'll say the X-Men, right? The X-Men are known for their superpowers that they're born with, right? And there's a certain group of people that are calling them mutants, and because they have these superpowers and they're able to have these visions and use their powers to help people, they're being persecuted, and they want them to take this jab to make them a supposed human again, or a regular person without any power. So if you look at another one, for example, is what's it called, the Black Panther, but it's what's the new one called? Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
There's these two main tribes, right? These two main melanated tribes, and they have a thing that they're looking for that's called what's that thing called? I said it before. Vibranium. They're looking for vibranium, right? And what is vibranium? You know, the vibration, the frequency that's being emitted through their blood, right? And they're being persecuted. They want to steal that vibranium that they got, this energy, right? So both of those we'll call them comics. Those literally relate to indigenous people, tribes that are being persecuted for their adrenochrome. You know, I think I could say that. You know, they're being persecuted for this blood that has an effect on them, on their genealogy, because they age faster. They don't live longer than, you know, other tribes, or, you know, they can't do the things, and it's considered a superpower. You know, it's literally a superpower. You look at all the actors today and actresses that are involved in this occult stuff, or these ritual sacrifices. They all do those ritual sacrificing of the young children, right? And when you break down the word, that children, what is chilled? A dream, chilled, cold-blooded. You know, you look at the word kid. What does it mean? It's a baby goat. Well, what's another word for Lucifer? The goat, right? And these are all, we're using all these terms and all these words, and we don't even know the definitions. We're watching all these movies, and they're literally showing us, you know, who we are, you know, and what they're trying to do, you know. But it's just crazy, bro. You know, I don't know. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Hey, yeah, real quick. Yeah, I recommend, like, you guys, you and Norb, go take a look at the new comic book that Nas, like the rapper Nas and all these other rappers from the East Coast, they made they created a comic book called Legend Has It.
Yeah.
From their label Mass Appeal, right? And what they believe is that all these rappers are superheroes. And like, I think that Nas, he's a talented rapper. You know, he's a good artist. But you guys take a look at it, like, on your own time.
Yeah.
And like, you know, because I know you got discernment, brother. And maybe the Most High will, like, reveal to you something. But I don't know, bro. Like, cause I'm cool with Marvel, but I don't know what their purpose is behind doing this comic book, whether it's like a cultural, like a purpose, or what it is. But like, I recommend you, like, you and NORBEEZ, go take a look at it, brother. From you just type in like Nas comic book, but and like see what you think though.
All right. Hey, thank you, homie. Thanks,
man. Definitely.
For sure, brother. All right, God bless.
Hey,
All right.
Bless.
hey, my apologies to the calls that got dropped, bro. My bad.
You see how strong that one was, though? He
Man,
has a
be
strong-
quiet, man.
Shout out to Stockton for having strong connections.
It's your bunk connection. Man.
Caller,
Norby.
you're on the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Your name, where are you calling from?
Dang.
David, Ontario.
David from Ontario. What's up, man?
I wanted to ask Marvelous if he's really Chicano, because I watched so many videos that say he's not.
I don't think there's a lot of videos. But yeah, I'm Chicano.
Well, sorry,
homie.
I saw two of them. What's his name? The guy from North Hollywood and Chicano too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
So, anyways, yeah, both of my parents are Mexicanos. My grandpa would actually get mad at me for saying Chicano. He said, "You're Mexicano." You know, that was the
okay.
correct term to use. But no, there's not. There's I don't know, because of my grandma had a nice house in North Hollywood or whatever. But my parents are all Mexicano. You know, and
okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah, that's just because he got called out on being Honduran or whatever.
Oh, that's the North Hollywood guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He thought he was a Chicano. And I said it in that video when I was on Rhodium Radio. No disrespect to Gil, which is his name, Gilbert.
Yeah.
No disrespect to him, you know. But that's not the definition of Chicano. He's another one that believed in the Blood In Blood Out movie, you know. And it's crazy, you know. But
that's the guy from up north, the tube guy. He's the one that watched the movies and based Chicano on the movie.
And then he piggybacked, the Chicano tube piggybacked off of what Gil said. So it's nothing, you know what I mean? It's like, that's what I'm saying, inheriting another YouTuber's content or whatever, and because I didn't want to be on your show, now you're going to agree with him that doesn't like me. It's like for instance, homie, if somebody doesn't like you and they come at me and talk about you or whatever, I don't know you, homie. I don't know nothing about you. They could tell me that your mom is from Switzerland, and I'm gonna be right there and make a video. Oh yeah, did you hear it? I like his channel, so I'm gonna agree with him. His mom is from Switzerland. Is that true? It's the most ridiculous thing, you know. And people that are watching these platforms that respect these people for whatever reason they respect them for, you know, or they like their get down, they're gonna agree with them for the most part without even doing the research. And that rumor gets spread and watered down and changed, and it just sucks, bro. You know. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, but hey, thank you for
calling.
All
right, man. Thank you.
Man.
Appreciate that. Appreciate it. That was great.
All right.
All right, thank you, guys.
And well, tonight is definitely a show for clarification.
Yeah.
All right, caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Your name, where are you calling from?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Whisper from Utah.
Hey, my bad, homie. Go ahead.
There you go.
Say whatever you want to say. NORBEEZ, don't talk to him.
Hey, no, what's up? Hey, first of all, I want to say respect to the chosen ones, bro. I'm out here really, and to be honest, I just want to say some truth. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are out there fighting the real battle. I've been watching you guys for a minute. Let me turn this down real quick. But I've been watching you guys for a minute now, and to be honest, man, your message is Your message is your guys' message is true, bro. I just with all this, with the way things are headed and the way things are going nowadays, I just like what's your guys' honest opinion, because I've been watching how you guys how things have been going, right? And it started in LA, these big cities now, right? And now I'm out here in Utah, and this is a hub, right? So what's it to come when it hits here? You know what I mean? What's your guys' opinion on that?
Well, if you, or of course you've been watching me, right? I said it on Rhodium on Rhodium Radio. Shout out to Rhodium Radio. I said this a couple of years ago. What was gonna happen? They're gonna attack Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York.
Yep.
Those are the highest resistance points. And that's what they want to get. They want to get the people that are going to act out first, gang members, taggers, or whatever. The real ones that are going to be on the front lines throwing putazos. They want to get those. After the other little cities, or not to say Utah's a little city, homie, but they're not active in the gang culture per se as Chicago, New York, and LA. You know, these are
okay. But I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you this, brother. I'll tell you this, right? How you guys are active out there in that form, right? In that sense, right? Because I have family from Oxnard. Shout out to my family out there, Colonia Chicas. I mean, you know what I mean? and all that, right? But here's the thing: is that what I tell my family out there is, you guys don't understand. I'm out here with all the Trumpers, bro. You know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers is wild too, bro.
Yeah.
And it's not like they'll come up on the corner shit. It's like you're gonna come up missing, boy.
No,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
They're like that, bro. They're like that. But what I'm saying is that when reality hits them out here, you know, because I got family and I got kids out here, and I educate my children. I don't let my children be misled by bullshit, bro.
That's right.
Or my family or anybody that I love.
Yeah.
And for that fact, and they don't want to listen, then fuck them, you know?
Yeah.
If they want to be part of that bullshit and the system, then fuck them too, nigga. You know what I mean? Sorry, I don't want to use that word because I don't want to, you know what I mean? Sorry about that. I don't want to use that word, but in all forms, fuck them because they're ignorant to the form that I will never, they still celebrate Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? They don't read about the history. You know what I mean? Read about the history. You think people that are Jewish, right? Do they celebrate the Holocaust? No, they don't. They don't. You know? Why would I celebrate, and this is getting off topic, right? But why would I celebrate my people getting killed and slaughtered, right?
That part.
And this is just going back to the message. And people aren't going to hear it, right? But what I'm going to is this, right? When shit hits the fan out here, right? And because a lot of people want to say they're woke and they're this and that, right? And then everything, right? But in all reality, it's just like, we've seen it, because I have family out in Los Angeles and shit's getting torn up out there. But when it hits out here, this is the hub. You know what I mean? Like, what's going to be the, like, I'm just in my head, I'm trying to think, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to prepare myself because, bro, I've seen everybody. I have family in California. I've seen how this shit's torn everybody up.
Yeah.
Bro, it's taken everything in me not to go out there. And, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, bro. But it's truth and it's real.
Yeah,
What's up?
To answer you, bro, my bad. What they feel, I think, this is just an opinion, is that if they take down the most resistance in the major cities, that everybody else will fall into place, and that's not true.
And it won't happen.
Because we got Raza everywhere. They know that.
I'm here. Yeah, so I'm here. We're here, bro.
The only way
I'm here 100%. Yeah.
The only way that our people really have to be careful, and I mean really, this is just a warning to all my Raza out there, is be careful for your water system. Them putting any type of germ in the water system or in your food that you're consuming, and that whether it be fast food, whether it be E. coli or anything that they want to put, any parasitic entity that they want to put in your food that's gonna take out a majority of people and call it an outbreak, because that's what we got to worry about. You know, germ warfare.
No, and I've seen it. Me and my family, and shout out to my wife, shout out to my girl, shout out to Cassie. You know what I mean? Shout out to my girl, but she's been backing me up on the play, and we've been deworming, and we've been everything. We've been anti-parasite everything. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But we're hip to it, bro. We're hip to it because we know fast food is human meat. We ain't eating that shit.
Yeah.
I don't eat that shit.
Yeah.
That's trash, bro. I haven't ate that trash in years. You know what I mean? But that's the thing, is like when it comes down to it, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, you know, what's God's greater plan? I don't know, but I'll tell you what, like my energy, bro, I don't live in fear no more. I don't. I live in there. Hey, you know what's crazy is when I see these Mormons out here, bro, and it's like, that's my story, motherfucker. And you know what's funny? Is that it's funny, bro. It's like this. You took us out with smallpox, motherfucker. But you know what? The love of my people came back tenfold. You know why? Because we don't die. You didn't conquer us, motherfucker. We're still here.
That's right.
And we came back stronger, motherfucker.
Yes,
and there ain't no way to stop us now. You want to stop us with all these little genetic fucking germs and all? Nah, you can't do that, motherfucker. We're coming back strong.
That's right.
I appreciate you, homie. Hey,
Yes,
we send our
sir.
respects to you,
All
your
right,
girl,
brother.
your family.
Hey, shout out.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you in Utah. That's right.
That's
Shout
right.
out to two Mexicas, homie, out here for real shit.
That's
Always.
right.
Downtown, we out here, brother.
Always.
Yes, sir.
Always, brother.
Have a good night, homie.
Santa.
Have a good night.
You too, brothers.
Passion.
Passion.
They can't take that. They
No,
can't
they
take that
can.
from our people.
We aside from being awakened, you know,
Passion.
we got our numbers back
Shout out
up
to the homie.
to
Shout
where
out
it
to the
should
homie
be.
in Utah. Shout out to Utah. All you Raza out there in Utah, we appreciate you. Send our respects.
Caller, you're in the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Your name, where you calling from? Please put the
That's
volume
loud.
down.
My bad, in the room with the kids.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm Anthony. I'm calling from Ontario.
Shout out to
And
Ontario.
so, marvelous. I got a couple of questions, but I'm going to be getting somewhere with it. So I have like a question. So, all right. So now would you say the Jewish people control the media?
Oh,
The ones who
definitely.
claim they're Jewish?
Definitely.
Okay, and they've been for a long time, correct?
Yeah. I believe that.
Okay. Okay, so our people, also what they say, blacks, have been through persecution, and we've gone through all that stuff at one point, right? That we're still not really coming out of. You would say so, correct? Like we
Captivity.
still have the yes, like we're still suffering the consequences from it, right?
Facts.
Okay, so the Jewish people, they went through that, as they say, in the 1940s. And they said it was millions and billions of people.
Lies.
That happened. Exactly. So if that happened, how did they recover from it so fast? And since they've always controlled the media, and back then they only had radios and newspapers, do you think that situation really happened?
No, for the most part, no. Out of just research, no, it didn't. They didn't have that many people in those supposed concentration camps at all.
Do you think that
So
whole situation happened at all?
at all, I believe there were. I believe that there was I don't want to say crimes, but there were certain things that happened to certain Jewish people that were pushing a narrative out there. Whether it be the burning of books and seeing who was pushing that movement. If they were can I say if they were unalived, I'm trying to pick my words wisely. If they were unalived, then yes, it happened to them. But for the majority of people that claim to have a number and they came from this camp, I don't believe that, man. I don't believe that story. I believe that they have put themselves in a position to claim to be the real Hebrew people, so they could have that story and proclaim their lineage through a man they call Esau, right? And to build a new temple, build a new temple in the new Israel, which they say Jacob's name was changed to, which I don't believe that either. You know, like the terms and definitions of the words that we're using are very important. And to know where Jerusalem and was really located and the tribe of Yehuda was really located, it comes back to this land over here, this ancient land in Utah, where the homie just called from. Not over there. That's considered New Israel. So where's the original one then? You know, just like Egypt, that's a second base Egypt. That's another imprisonment spot. That's not that's a quarry site. That's not the original Egypt. The original quarry site over here in the Grand Canyon. We have all the biblical names over here. You know, we have the real Red Sea over here, which is named the Gulf of Mexico. And now they try to name it what did they call it? The Gulf of America?
Oh yeah,
or something like that. Yeah. You know, they keep on renaming people, and they keep on using gentrification as kind of like a salt shaker to mix us up, so we don't know who we are. They give us a new identity. They give us a new name. They make up new educational systems, packets that they give you, and they teach you his story. His story. They give you their books that are written by their people. They spin their narratives on these news channels that they own. You know, they all these newscasters and all these people that are pushing these narratives, they're all saying the same thing. If you watch their channel or play them side by side, it's all a script, homie. It's just yeah.
Look what happened to Charlie Kirk when he started switching up on how he thought about Israel.
Oh yeah.
Boom, they chipped him off. Look what happened to what's his name, Jimmy Kimmel. He said something, they got rid of him. But this is what I trip out on is like, this is our presidents, all this stuff. It's all controlled by like Zionism, right?
Yeah.
And it literally, the blacks and the Mexicans, the natives, indigenous, whatever, we're suffering the most from it. Think about it. All these other races have gone through their gang banging, their mafioso stuff with the Jewish, the Irish, Sicilian, the Italians, and us as browns and blacks, we're still going through that. And it's crazy because we have nothing to show for it. It ain't the 80s or 90s or kids are on scooters or low riders, buying houses, buying apartments, jewelry. None of that. Me growing up, I'm a lot younger than you, so my generation, when an OG came out, his mom made a garage for him in a room. Turned the garage into a room for that vato.
Yeah.
Like, nobody had nothing, or still don't have nothing, but we won't come out of it. But look at who's controlling the drug game now. It's the cartel. And look at what our politicians don't do. If you were a politician and you really cared, you would send our military there to take them all out, because they're taking out our people, and because they're bringing the fentanyl in, the drugs in, all that stuff. But they make money off of the drugs that come in. They make money off of us having to go to rehab. They make money off of us going to jail. I'm 28 years old, and I've seen enough to already know what's going on with this. Everybody in my family, from my great-grandpa down, were in gangs and drugs, and things have been changing, except for a lot of the things that are going on. Like, me and you can't tell each other a story we haven't heard, because it's been the same story for years. Nothing's going to shock you or me. If it wasn't me or you who went through it, it was our cousin, our uncle, our dad, our homie, whatever. It's the same stuff. And I believe that we've come too far.
Yeah, and think about it like this, bro. Every 4 years, right, we go to the voting polls and we vote. And we vote for certain things that are going to happen, or we believe that there is going to be change and stuff like that. And for years and years and years, I've been going learning this from my grandpa when he went to go. I don't know who he voted for, but we went when Reagan was in office, right?
Yeah.
And he was showing me about the voting polls and how nothing ever changes. Nothing ever changes. We keep on believing, and they keep on coming at the younger generation and making that's how they keep on progressing, bro. That's how they keep on moving further and further up that pyramid, is because they go at our kids, they go at our children and the school system, because that's the next generation that's in line. You know, that's the next generation that they're gonna feminize and take away their pride and you know, and it sucks, bro. You know. That's how you conquer a nation of people. But if we teach our kids, you know, how special they are, and
it's still kind of hot. I'll get it right now. Sit down. You need something every 10 minutes. Hello?
You're gonna make NORBEEZ hungry. No, it's all right, homie. It's okay. Don't trip.
No, she got the food. She just is asking.
It's all right. But we need to teach our kids. That's what I'm saying. We need to teach our kids and stop believing in that this other president is gonna make a change, or this other senator or governor or whatever. Or mayor, even that, you know, they're just getting people to see or to be voted into those offices to see who's gonna submit to them. You know, let's see what he's down for. Is he down for this agenda that we're pushing? And if he's not, he gets removed. You know what I mean? But hey, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for your call, homie.
Definitely, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's hitting the hundreds and the hearts. We see it. Well, I see it.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Shout out to the ones that are doing that on the chat.
Take one more.
We have over 200 people and only 125 likes. If we could get the rest of the 100 people to hit the like button, that would be great. We would greatly appreciate if the rest of the 100 people that are watching us right now would hit that like button. We're going to take one more call, and that's going to be it. Thank you to everybody that's been watching so far. Thank you to the chat, keeping it entertaining. I appreciate the creativity as far as when you guys talk about me. Caller, you're on the Marvelous Minds show tonight. Your name and where are you calling from?
What's up, man? Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
I was trying to hit you guys up last time about that new movie that came out. That what's it called? The Battle After Another, or something like that. Have you guys watched it?
I haven't watched it.
I haven't seen it either. No. What's it about, bro?
It's about this. Well, kind of about this ICE shit that's going on, and I feel like they're trying to program or trying to put it in our heads, bro. Kind of to start, kind of fighting back. You guys need to check it out, bro.
Okay, that's the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, right?
Yeah, that one, bro. Well, I recommend that one to anybody to watch it, bro. It makes you like really want to stand up and actually want to do something, bro. And I feel like the way they put it out there on this movie is like, it makes you mad, bro, because they're using ICE and it's like a secret society. I know it's a lot of story into it, but it's just one of those bro, that makes you like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Makes you want to stand up. Like, man, I'm tired of this bullshit.
Hey,
Like,
it's a
they're actually
Hey, but
doing it.
hey, but real, I have a question for you, homie. Do you believe that that they're trying to cause a mass hysteria or kind of a resistance? They want you to push, like they're trying to start a fight. You
Right.
know, a civil unrest.
I always believe that, bro. I believe that they're gonna do this to give us like, so there won't be an excuse. They're gonna say, oh, they did this to us, like how they say all these groups that Antifa shit's coming out, all these groups that are coming out, they're making it as an excuse, like, oh, they're the ones doing it. Because you ask any Trump supporter or not, you know, I'm not throwing out anybody because you know I'm not Democrat, I'm not Republican. You know what I mean? I believe they're doing it so there won't be no excuse to have more reason to get our people out of here. That's really what I really do believe. And on this movie, how they're showing it, it's like those sanctuary cities, that are, you know, for the people, and they're coming in, they're taking people out, bro. Like that's a trip movie. That's why I was trying to say. I tried to send you on Instagram to check out that. You know, to check out that movie. You guys ever have time? Trust me, bro. It's one of those movies that you just like, what the fuck?
But it's a
And
trip
that's
because I don't see any of our people in this movie. I'm looking at the cast. I mean, the closest we have in there that's maybe our people is Benicio del Toro, but there's nothing but
but it has a story into it, bro. Like what they're doing in there, they're taking care of people in the sanctuaries, bro. It's a raza, bro.
really.
It's,
Damn,
bro.
We need to watch it.
We don't got a big name in there. I mean, the closest we have is everybody's either white or black, and I guess Benicio del Toro is like the only big name that's, you know, from our community. But for the most part, are we just the
if you
extras?
guys check it out, bro,
I'm gonna check it out,
it's
homie.
like
I'm gonna check it out.
All right, man.
yeah, it's like the way they're pushing it on there, bro, gives you that reason. Like, it makes you at the end of the movie, like, man, you want to stand up. Like, they're doing it so we can already be like, you know what, fuck this shit. We're tired of this shit. You know, that's what they keep feeling, bro. But you guys have buenas noches, bro. You still love the show, bro. We're here to stick with you guys.
Hey,
bro.
my respects to you
Thank
too,
you, man.
homie.
Appreciate you. Thank you, man.
Likewise. Bro.
Hey, maybe you could go with Chicana Tube on another sleepover over there with Slugs and watch the movie together.
Don't get jelly.
I'm all peanut butter and jelly right now.
Damn.
Who has a sleepover, homie?
I don't know.
Don't you ever have to spend the night on my pad? You're sleeping in your car outside, homie.
Damn. But aside from that, shout out to all the callers and shout out to everybody that hit the like button. Also, I see that it did go up.
You know what? Shout out to the Oldie Show. Shout out to the Oldie Show.
Let's check out the poll.
I just want to thank me for having the best list. You know what I mean, of oldie selection and funk selection. I just want to thank me for conversating. I just want to thank me for having this firme ass flannel on. I appreciate it.
You gotta fix it up though. If you're gonna do that, fix it up because the shoulders are all like.
You know what?
Up there.
Norbeez,
I'm just
why
letting you know if you're gonna flex like that, fix it up. Make
I
it
want to
look.
thank me. I want to thank me for having a firme, nice shaped bald head.
Hey.
I want to thank me for being a real Chicano. I want to thank me for wanting to benefit our culture, our people, our nation, right? I just want to thank me for holding it down. Even though all these vatos want to come at me, I want to thank me for standing my ground. I want to thank me for educating myself to the best of my ability. I want to thank me for believing in myself. And I just want to thank all of you too for being a part of this show, for reals. I have so much respect for you guys. A lot of you guys I know. Some of you I don't. Some of you guys I will meet. A lot of you I met. I didn't know who you were, but you know who I am. I just man, I got a lot of respect for you guys, for reals. You know.
Definitely.
You
Much
see
love
all
to
the
you guys.
drama, and I'm not trying to put myself out here on YouTube drama, but a lot
Not
of
the
these
YouTube
vatos are mad that I wear Levi's still, that I still wear these flannels and Pendletons, that I still shave my head. And what a thing to be mad at. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I can't understand or fathom why another man would be so envious of another man.
I think it's because of the community part. I think where the individual's from, they don't do that anymore. So
I don't know why. NORBEEZ, this is what baffles me. I don't know why you would ask me to be on your channel to educate raza on whatever conspiracies or biblical history or cultura or biology, health, or whatever I've furthered my education on, and then have the nerve to call this platform a cult, or the people that are in there are in a cult.
Yeah, that's crazy how that works.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy right there.
That's
Shout out
crazy
to Lisa, dude. I much love to her. Also, let's end. You want to end this poll?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So we're gonna put the last numbers. What show on what day? Okay, so I guess the winner's gonna be Wednesday Funk Show, Thursday Oldie Show.
All right.
They won it by 52%. That's out of 188 votes. 188 votes, and 52% agreed that they want the oldies on Thursday this week.
All right, we got you. We got you for oldies. I got a good list. Moreno, Carlos already says he has his list ready.
He sure does.
So we appreciate you. We're gonna see you on the NORBEEZ. You want to get some last words?
I want to give a shout out to somebody that hasn't been here for a minute, and I just saw his name. He goes by the name. Where is he? I know he's here. I saw him here somewhere. Where the heck is he? Hold on. Yeah, how did I just miss it?
Cool.
Okay, let me see. There he is.
Where?
That's it.
Oh, Snoopy.
Yep, Snoopy.
Hey, shout out to Snoopy from
Shout out
that
to
Big
Snoopy.
Bad Oil.
That's right.
I appreciate you, Snoopy.
He's been gone for a minute.
I wanna
okay.
give a shout out, to Snoopy. I see Snoopy doing his thing. He's a Cowboys fan. That's okay. We're gonna let it slide, homie. Raiders por vida.
Eesh.
But we see you doing your thing and having a good time. I want to give a shout out to Snoopy because he is a good father.
Hey, that's right.
what I want to give Snoopy a shout out for, and we send our respects your way, homie, to you and the family. And I'm glad we spoke on gang issues. And I just want to say that I'm thankful that you're still around, homie, and that you survived that war, bro.
Most definitely.
So shout out to you and your family, homie. And Moreno as well. Moreno, he's another one. He was considered my op back in the day, and now I consider him a good friend. And he's another homie that survived his war in his neighborhood. So my respects to both of them homies. And if I missed you, my apologies, but NORBEEZ, you got any words you want to say, bro?
Well, I want to give a shout out to the everybody that stuck around and in the live chat. We're gonna go Ranting with Ramos podcast. Make sure you guys follow him.
Yes, sir.
We got Smear Gang, we got Ninja 187, we got Kiana 6188. We also have Ghost Sosa Music.
That's right. Shout out to Ghost.
We have Lades, Red Cat Uprock. We have Brad Pitbull. We also have the most hate. I can't read that. we got Joseph Gomez. We got 805 Plumbing. We got Angel. We also have Nadine. We have Ask Angel. We also have Smear Gang, Mary Lou, Alfredo Osorio, Ninja Magic, Sela Buddha Loco, Zaid. Pues. We also have, did I say Sal? Well, in case I didn't, Sal's here. We got Eileen Barajas. We also have Carlos Ceballos. I think I would say. And,
saludos to Indio, California.
So, yeah, definitely shout out to them for being part of the show and always contributing in the chat. Everyone that contributed in the chat, shout out to you all for helping this show grow, helping the channel grow, spreading the word, telling your friends and families.
Yep.
We appreciate that. We appreciate if you guys leave a comment for this live, so the algorithm picks it up and more people can watch it.
Hey, this oldie show coming up, you're gonna love it. Shout out to Southtown. Appreciate you, homie. You're a real one. I appreciate you, dog. So I'm glad that you're still here. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me read some of these super chats. Okay, we have As We Creep says, saludos to you both desde El Jale Chula Vista, Cuvo.
Hey, that's right. What's up, Shady Boy? Shout out to you, homie. Shout out to Shady Boy.
That's right.
Appreciate you, homeboy.
We got Ranting with Ramos that says, I heard you can check if you were Chicano through 23andMe.
Oh, no. Don't do it, homie. Don't do it.
As we know, it also dropped another super chat. Thank you for that. He says, shout outs from me and my carnal Shady Boy. Buenas noches.
You guys have a good night, Shady Boy.
Definitely. Closing statements.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody that joined us tonight. I think it was a good topic. It was great. We had good conversations, and for the most part, I think we pointed out things, and you yourself, Marvelous, you clarified a few stories out there about you that needed clarification because people keep trying to make stuff up about you.
I've already done that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but you know how people use your name to,
Oops.
make a name for themselves. But for the most part, thank you to everybody. You know, like I said, like you said, it is an educational channel, and we much rather prefer just speaking on subjects about elevating us and making us think, making us use our brain, because at the end of the day, we have to advance. We have to reach our goals. We got to be better than we were yesterday. To everybody, focus more on seeing other people's failures, because through their failures, that's how they win. Aside from that, the holidays are coming up, and I just want to tell everybody, this is a platform where you guys can come and be with us, because for the most part, as much as we count on you guys to be with us. I know a few of you, tap in with us because you guys mess with us deep like that. So I appreciate you guys, and thank you for being with us through these holidays that are going to come up also. That being said, back to you, Marvelous.
Are you sure you're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
NORBEEZ.
Hey.
All right, NORBEEZ. You guys heard from NORBEEZ. All right, final thought. Here we go. First of all, I appreciate you guys. My respects to all you guys. I just want to tell you guys like this, right? On one of the topics that we talked about tonight, remember when you're delivering a rumor that you heard from somebody or whatever, you become worse than that person that created the rumor about you, because you're back and forth. You're like, hey, this is what they said about you. Hey, look at what they're talking about over here with you. And even though some things are appreciated that people need to be aware of, such as myself, on gossip or whatever, it's still gossip at the end of the day. And when you put your energy into other people, you manifest their reality into your life, all these people are fussing and fighting with each other on YouTube. All these people have created platforms for themselves to feel some type of validation. They could deny it all they want, but that's literally what it's become, because they have become content creators, and it doesn't matter what the content is and how it's going to affect that person that they're speaking on. It's still something that they shouldn't do, because they're probably never going to meet that person or bump into that person in real life, but they're talking about them, and that's where it becomes an issue, because other people can believe what they're saying, and things can happen to people. People can get touched. We seen that with Savage Studios. We seen that with the homie Bandit from Lowell. We seen people get hurt out here. We seen people get removed from the yarda or get in trouble, for the people that are involved in gang life. And you got to remember that you guys, as regular so-called civilians that are watching all this stuff unfold, law enforcement is watching. All you cops, I ran into the homie Sleepy's brother. He's a sheriff, been a sheriff for many years. I was with my son at the ice cream shop, and he left his family to come and talk to me, and pay his respects to the video I dropped on my homeboy, his brother, Sleepy, and said that thank you very much on what you said about my brother. I grew up with his brother, and so there is law enforcement that do watch. So when you're calling people out for fights, and you think it's gonna be in a ring, or it's gonna be a fair fight with anybody, I'm saying, remember the disrespect and how you disrespected somebody is gonna affect on how that person gets down with you. Not everybody is gonna wanna throw putazos with you. Some people have fileros. Some people have toys with them, So you gotta be on your P's and Q's, and real people, real homies that are from real barrios and been through some real stuff know that that's how the game is played. You can't disrespect a grown man that has been through something and expect to get in a ring and film it for views. That's not the type of life this is. And for those that don't understand this, you're playing with fire. So I suggest that you just, make your content on yourself or a certain movement or whatever you're trying to do. If you want to be a referee, hey, that's cute. You go be a referee. If you want to box, learn how to box first before you get in the ring with another man. If you want to talk about Chicano and the Chicano movement or Mexica movement or Mexico itself, then learn the language of the Mexicano people. And I'm not talking about Spanish, okay? I'm talking about learn the real indigenous language if you want to further your knowledge on it. Get to the root where all the substances, all the real stuff, where your roots come from. Don't speak out of ignorance because you're mad at another man that don't want to mess with you or can't mess with you. I want to warn all you YouTubers to be very careful. Be very careful what you say about other men or reacting to other YouTube channels or talking about prison politics and talking about legends or who work with who. Be very careful. People get touched every day. They get warned. Maybe you don't know nobody to warn you or you haven't been laced up correctly. But you need to watch your step. Be careful and watch your mouth. Okay? That's about it. I appreciate all you other guys, all the other people watching us. Stay tuned for the oldie show. And my apologies once again for talking about all this dumb stuff that doesn't pertain to you and that you probably don't even care about. But this isn't what this channel's about. It's just about education.
That's right.
So we're just here to learn and educate while we're doing that too. You're here, you have a piece of the puzzle, and if you could educate me on something, please do it. I'm always willing to learn something new or something that I didn't know. And all my love and respect. Stay tuned for some bomb ass oldies and some good ass funk music and freestyling, old school rap, R&B, all that. And that's about it. I send my respects your way. You guys have a good night.